You all know recently we have received the third national education policy, but today we shall discuss about the first education policy, national education policy, which came into existence in the year 1968. When India became independent, the politician, the statesman, the intelligentsia of the country and the mass of the country thought that it is the education that is instrumental for every type of development, whether it is economic or social and any other development. And subsequently, in order to streamline the education system of the country, we started to work on the education and its improvement. And in the process, we constituted University Education Commission, Secondary Education Commission, and of course Kothari Commission. But it was Kothari Commission that was instrumental, rather that gave background and insight for the first national education policy, and subsequently the first national education policy of the country came into existence in 1968. So far as the streamlining of the education system is concerned, we have already told about the University Education Commission and Secondary Education Commission. Now we shall talk on the Kothari Commission, which was itself constituted for the recommendation of a national education policy. So we can say Government of India set up a 17 members Education Commission under UGC Chairman Daulat Singh Kothari to streamline the education system in India and to move towards a national policy on education. It means the purpose of constituting the Kothari Commission, which was having 17 members, was not for the purpose of the other two education commissions, that is University Education Commission and Secondary Education Commission. It was also constituted with the purpose that it will suggest for a national education policy, and subsequently on the recommendation of the Kothari Commission we adopted the first national education policy in 1968. If we peep into the recommendation of National Education Policy 1968, we can find out that some documents, some statesmen and some commissions were instrumental to provide insight to the national education policy. So we can say insight for the national education policy 1968 was taken from basic education of Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru's thought for the development of science, technology, scientific research, etc. Not only Gandhi, we all know too much about Gandhi, but we must know Nehru was very much conscious about the development of science and technology in our country, and it was also the basis of the national education policy. Besides that, University Education Commission, of course, and Secondary Education Commission gave insight for the development of National Education Policy 1968. due discussion on the report of the Education Commission. We have already come to know that the basic purpose of Kothari Commission was not to recommend for the improvement of education, rather to suggest for the national education policy as well. And so the commission paved way for the recommendation for a national education policy, and so Kothari Commission report was shaped in the form of a national education policy in 1968 as the first national education policy of the country. So if you will compare, rather if you will go into the text of Kothari Commission and the National Education Policy 1968, you will come to know that the National Education Policy 1968 has its genesis in the Kothari Commission itself. We have received the third national education policy, and if you will look into the third national education policy, you will come to know that it has categorically, under the subcategory, under the subhead, have discussed about the objectives of the National Education Policy 2020, its mission, its vision. National Education Policy 1968 does not talk under different subheads as objectives, vision, mission, etc. But there are certain aspects through which it reflects its objectives, vision and mission. And if you will look into the text, you will come to know that the policy talks of economic and cultural development of the country. You can consider it as objective, vision or mission as well. Ideal of national integration and social pattern of society, scientific and technological development, expansion of educational opportunity, quality education at all stages, cultivation of moral and social values, production of men and women with character and ability, national service and national progress, creating a sense of common citizenship and culture. And we can conclude that these keywords, these key aspects can be considered as the objectives, vision and mission of the National Education Policy. So, the National Education Policy was having objectives, it was having vision, it was having mission, and it was in terms of citizenship, moral values, national integration, nation service, cultural development, scientific and technological development. So all these aspects were covered up in the National Education Policy itself. As we have told, it was Kothari Commission that was the basis for the National Education Policy. So we can say through National Education Policy 1968, of course, it was after the due discussion on Kothari Commission. Kothari Commission was discussed in length in order to adopt the National Education Policy. So through National Education Policy 1968, Government of India resolved to promote the development of education in the country. For this, following aspects, principles were decided to work on or draft, जिसको हम लोग certain para, certain point, certain main aspect कह सकते हैं. After the due discussion of the cabinet, and also you can say some suggestions would have been taken from some educationist, and ultimately the country decided to have certain aspect under the national education policy. And so the important aspects that were taken as the principle, you can say, the policy, you can say, the key features of the policy, you can say. So first was, you can also say, these were the important parts, these were the important paragraphs, you can say, but it was in number, point wise, it was in point wise. So the major subheads was as follows, and the first was free and compulsory education, followed by status, emoluments and education of teachers, development of languages, equalization of educational opportunity, identification of talent, work experience and national service, science education and research, education for agriculture and industry, production of books, examinations, secondary education, university education, part-time education and correspondence courses, a spread of literacy and adult education, games and sports, education of minorities, and the last, the educational structure. Besides these 17 paragraph or major aspects of the National Education Policy 1968, some commitment were also mentioned, and the commitment was to invest in education, to increase the investment in education gradually up to the level of 6% of the national income as yearly as possible. It was also committed by the central government that beside taking care of the central responsibility, the center will also try to help the states for the implementation of national education policy. And the government of India will review the progress made and the recommendation for guidelines for future development. Whatsoever after the due review the feedback is being received, that will be suggested for the future development of, and it will be done in every 5 years. So in the lecture by this time we have discussed that there were 17 main aspects and some commitment were there in the national education policy, and of course it was having its genesis in Kothari Commission, because after the recommendation of the Kothari Commission the cabinet discussed and framed the national education policy by taking care of 17 selected aspects. So this is all about the National Education Policy 1968 at a glance. Thank you.